And another 100k challenge was passed. This time I used the top 3 EAs from the prop firm Robots app, and because I really like to give away EAs for free, you will get these ones absolutely free. But stay with me until the end to see exactly how I did it, how long it took, and most importantly, I will demonstrate how I managed the EAs not only on the challenge but on the funded account. So what you see on my VPS is already the funded account that I have with the Infinity Forex funds, and I already have one trade that is opened with the $yen. But let me first log into the challenge so you'll see exactly how long it took, which expert advisors I used, and I'll share with you the method that I'm going to use from now on when it comes to trading with the expert advisors from the prop firm Robots app. So here are all of the trades. You can see that I started this challenge on the 2nd of June. The first trade was executed on the 3rd and the last one was on the 14th of June, or this is actually 10 trading days. This is how long it took to pass the challenge. And if I show you the detailed report, you will see the same trades in the history, and here it is. So initially I had a very nice trade that reached 5%. It is the one with the $yen, and you can see that it made $5,000 with one trade. Then I scaled it up, which means that I doubled the loss because I reached 5%. That's a method I showed in the past. But then the account just went sideways, and at one point it even reached the 0 line. So I have decreased the lots back to the default. Just to make it clear to the people who haven't watched my videos with the prop firm Robots app, we can decide how much we want to trade. So for this challenge, I selected the high risk. This means that when I download the expert advisors, the app calculates automatically what would be the right lot to risk 2% per trade. And with the first trade, I reached 5%. So I doubled it, or I was risking 4% per trade. Once the account dropped to the 0 line, I went back to the default settings and I left it fully automatically until the end, or until it passed the challenge, which was kind of a proof to me that I really don't need to scale it. I don't need to rush it. So from this point, I am planning to use the default settings that come with the high risk when I download the expert advisors, and I will just leave them trading fully automatically. And that's exactly the plan I'm going to apply for the funded account, which I'll go back to a little bit later in the video. So in the challenge, I was using the top 3 expert advisors looking at the weekly performance, right? So this is a different performance from what you can see on the 5-year time frame. For example, right in here we see 2 Bitcoin strategies and one for the $yen. If I switch down to the yearly, you will see the same 2 Bitcoin strategies. They just switch places, but on monthly it is already different, and on weekly it is different. But this is how I do it. I look at the top 3 for the last 1 week. This is what I want to trade. So every day I check if I have to change the robots or I can keep trading the same one. So log into the funded account again, and you will see that at the time of recording the video, I have 1 expert advisor for the euro-yen, 1 for the dollar, and 1 for the silver. If you look at the magic numbers, you will notice that these are the very same expert advisors we have on the top of the app, or the top 3 in the app. So early this morning I checked the app and I saw that this silver expert advisor went on the top, and yesterday there was another euro-yen, I think it was, so I replaced that expert advisor with the silver one, and this way I always trade the top 3 expert advisors. Every day I check the app. If there is a change, I'll just switch the expert advisors, and I will maintain in my funded account the top 3 expert advisors. The only difference to the challenge is that I selected to use the medium risk, or pretty much I'll be risking just 1% per trade for the funded account, while on the challenges I take a little bit higher risk and I risk 2% per trade. But if you want to see exactly how how I manage the expert advisors, how I change them on the platform, you can check out the video down below in the description that I recorded for the other channel, EA Trading Academy, and I explained the whole process. Plus, there is a cool update now in the app. There are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 expert advisors. You can see expert advisors for the Bitcoin, for the Ethereum, or pretty much we have updated it from the backend that now there are more strategies, and these strategies come from the top 10 robots app, where we have plenty of strategies generated and collected, and with certain criteria we filter the strategies in order to have the best ones or the appropriate ones for prop trading in the prop firm robots app. So every Saturday you might notice an update and see new strategies added to the app. Obviously the ones that work well will stay as long as they are profitable. So we can see that pound dollar strategy was created 27 days ago. The Bitcoin one was created 1 month ago, but it didn't execute a trade actually in the last 1 week. However, on the yearly performance it is profitable. So there are more strategies that you can pick from if you have a license for the app. Now I promise that I will give you the 3 expert advisors that I used to pass the challenge. However, as you already know, I change them daily, so the 3 that I used at the end to pass the challenge are already not on the top if you look at the weekly performance. They changed from yesterday to today, and today I had to replace this silver expert advisor. So while I was recording this video, I decided that I will share with you for free the 3 expert advisors that will be on the top on the day that I will publish the video. So probably it's not gonna be those 3 expert advisors. It could be some of them, but doesn't really matter. I will download them just before publishing the video, and you will find them down below in the description. Also, if you want to have full access to the prop firm robots app, I will leave a 50% coupon down below in the description, which you can take advantage of. Before you go, guys, check out this video on my site to learn more about the top 10 app, which is, one more time, the source for all of the EAs now in the prop firm robots app. As always, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!